back. Appreciate you coming in. Hopefully the sound quality is better. You can't really see it here, but I've got the mic. It's like right here. Just out of shot. It's crazy. Anyway, hopefully the audio is pretty good. I really don't know. Anyway, we're going to continue on with our game today. Let's go open it up. Hope for the best. I'll put some music on. We'll see what happens.
Sacrifice time, and soon you'll be all mine. I'll never let you go.
There we go. Oh, I got little delay, not too bad though. A little loud. This. Bum. Okay, the last thing that we were doing was making a confirmation button for whenever you click on the new game. Because you'll have to delete your old file and start anew. And if you accidentally click that one button, you're done. So I want to make it where it's a little bit safer. If you click the button, then it's like, okay, I accidentally clicked it, let me hit no. I did mean to do it, let me hit yes. And when we're talking about deleting all of your save file, well, more like your run, then yeah, definitely do that. So how are we doing it? Well, let me go ahead and first, before we even start though, before we actually start and see what we were actually doing, a buddy of mine sent me 2 games to check out. Not sure if they're going to be good or if we're both interested, but it caught his eye and he sent them to me. So let me just see what the trailers are, see what I think about them. This game we'll check out first. Build a moving base. Sounds cool. Co-op. Fighting off zombies, okay. There was another game kind of similar where it's build up your mech and it's kind of like a house fortress and you have to defeat the enemies. Kind of similar to this, but what I like about this is it's PvE because, and it's more survival, because in the other one it kind of feels, it seems at least like you're gonna have to just have more players. And if all the players aren't doing what they need to be doing, then you just lose. That seems lame. This one, not too bad. Looks like you had another video. Looks pretty cheesy, but yeah, hopefully it's decent. I mean, from the looks of it, pretty static, pretty stale, linear, one-sided. Like that parkour looks very basic. Overall, kind of basic. Some of the sites look pretty nice. Some of the machines look pretty cool. So real copy paste, real basic, a lot of stuff. I can see myself spending $15 on this. How much is it? Ooh, $16, and that's because it's on sale. Normally $20. It's kind of crazy. But even still, hey Jessica, good to see you. I got the mic. But you can't really see it. It's like literally right here. But if I do this, there you go. You can't really see the whole thing because the camera. But because it's you, I'll show you. Let's do original. And then it's connected to the, and look, that. But it's I wish I could show you and just like bring the camera around. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But like where it's attached. At first I was like, man, it's not getting any tighter. I'm just cranking this thing. I'm just going to town, and I was like, man, is this thing even getting tighter? Who knows? And I look, and here's the table, and it goes. I'm like, oh! So it was like really just pinching the whole table because the table's plastic. So I was like, oh, nuts. The donuts in the frame, yeah. But right now, Leo had sent me this to check out. I'll rewatch this bit here. So this thing's on sale right now for $16. I can't get it at the moment. Yeah, I'm broke. But maybe for the later, you never know. Making that first noise again, son of a bitch. You see, maybe that's better. First I thought this was YouTube, and so I refreshed them and realized it was all. It's all. What? At first I thought this was a YouTube ad. Oh, sorry, refreshed. That's fun. Yeah, pretty much. And so then there's this one. I haven't seen this yet. Ooh, mixed. What's this one? Positive. May 7th. Oh, it just came out. May 6th also just came out. Well, let's see what this one's all about. Slow walking does not look good. Slow walking indicates to me low frame rate. Or potentially no running. Yeah, look at that. Trash! When most of your game is all black screen because you're doing so many fade outs. Slow walking. This is a no. This is the walking simulator of Call of Duty. Noise is gone. Oh, really? A lot of nothing going on. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Oh, the noise is probably gone because I'm not talking, but I have a noise gate, so it just cancels it. But hopefully the noise is gone. I don't know. When I'm talking, it's gone. Sweet. Fixed it. So it must have been something to do with my gain. Because I lowered the gain and slightly increased the volume. I also clicked the button. I don't know what the hell it does, but it's like monitor something. I was like, clicked it, nothing happened. Clicked it again. Clicked it again. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, this looks like ass. And, you know, no kidding with the mixed reviews. I bet you somebody is like, oh, the frame rate's ass cheeks. Let's see the reviews. This looks cool, though. I do like that. Cool effect. Uh... Bum, 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 bum. 12 months in the early access is delusional. Settings almost long as you can't change different sounds, volumes, can't tune graphics, only graphics presets. Blah blah blah. While the game looks good, optimization is just dog water. It's another UA5 game, and probably because devs just bad at optimization. That's what I do, baby. I calls it out as I sees it. That's the first review. Clip that, chat. Anyway, for our game, I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing. All in all, because I'm really supposed to be trying to push putting it on Steam, but I don't want to do that on stream. So for now, the most important thing is actually do art, but I don't know how to really stream that too well. So pretty much what I'll try to do is like every day stream some code, and then in the background also do some art, and then all the while I'll also be getting everything done for Steam. So I want to get that game done. I want to get this game done, but I want to get it pushed out onto Steam pretty much as fast as possible because there's a lot of stuff in the procedure going into it. I mean, like, it just takes time for the review process. There's review after review after review for each stage. Then finally, whenever it's all done, it has to be on Steam. Can't be purchasable. It's wish listable for 2 weeks. So all in all, it's just a long waiting game once I get it all in. So I'll kind of come up with you know, some cheats placeholder stuff and hope that that's good enough for the review. Then I'll be updating the art alongside fixing whatever needs fixing, adding in whatever. Not really so much polish, but definitely like main game stuff. So all the game states and things are done, but a lot of little things could use some work, such as the thing that we're working on now, which is the play the game button. There's two. There's a continue and a new game. If this is your first time running into the game at all, it'll only be new game. Otherwise, it'll have a continue and a new game. And the continue will load up your regular save. However, if you click on new game even once, it immediately deletes your current run and then starts you on a new path. You choose your character, class, whatever. I don't want you to lose all that information, all that save data. Let's say you're almost at the first, the boss, you're almost done with the game, whatever. First time going through the game, I mean, and then you accidentally click down on the next load. That would suck. So we're making a confirmation button. So right now it's not working because well, it's not done. So we're working on that. Yeah, definitely a no for me as well. No for me, dog. I wish I could, well, I guess I could do that. On what I see is a whole bunch of text. Text, 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 and then there's a big old heart for like me being able to put like a emo, like a, you know, I don't know, a little heart thing, and then it goes like text here, and then whatever the hell is said underneath, can't read it. I'm like, what? So I guess you could just kind of like pull it up just a little, and then you can see, and then it goes back down. Kind of pain in the butt. Anyhow. So whenever you click on the button, instead of immediately going to the new game, it's going to, if this is the second time around, you already have saved data, it's going to do the confirm new game. What that will do, simply create the pop-up buttons. This is a new script we're creating here. And it takes in some parameters. One is the backing name, where it's going to be located, which I need to place, obviously. Let's see. Since this is a GUI, no matter what, or UI, it's going to be on the GUI layer, so we're talking... Let's pass in... How do we pass that in, actually? How do I pass it in? How do you know? Because I'm saying run this script ID. Run this function. Run them hands. I want... Cause if I were to try to pick a fight, I would barely stand a chance and I'd die. Two-Face called me a Harvey. I want it to... Maybe we can create a function here for that. I like that better than creating a specific one. It also doesn't make any sense. You can't do that because you can't pass it in. So this is like the one and only time. I might be able to do something else, but... Devil's on my shoulder, got an aching down my spine. Feels like chains are getting heavy, but I don't know what's your mind. Can you save me? Am I lost? Is it time to take me from all of these thoughts? Two-Face called me a Harvey, never knowing it could change. Tried to talk to me. So I don't need this anymore. And this here. And this can now use these. Ah, it's saying it's a whole separate thing. That's crazy. Actually, it might just be because it's bugged. There. But yeah, I can't do that. Son of a gun. I'm still new to the function, creating your own, essentially a method. Because if I do this, then put those in. Problem is that it's gonna want to run it now, not whenever. Feels like my words are never getting through, yeah. But that should probably. Maybe I can do something here with it. Yep, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna do it like this. And it's gonna be, and I hope I can change them all. They'll all be like this, and what's super cool about that is I can pass in parameters.
I really hope you don't see tomorrow. I try to make nice with you, 'cause all you ever do is try to fuck up my day. If you are successful,
How I pass in the parameters is gonna be like this though.
no, you don't have anything better to do. Everything you ever loved is trying to escape you. So why would I want anything to do with you? Fuck you.
Alright, hopefully that works. I don't know. You might want to lower the music. Even from now? Or was this a little bit ago? Because I feel like it's pretty low, but it might be because of this. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, give me a second. I see what you're saying. Give me a second. Privacy settings, the fuck?
I got my ticket for the long way round, and I was high before I left my bed. I take another sip to let the demons out. Yeah, I keep the bottle just to make some new friends. Yeah, me and my demons, we're best bros. Everybody knows we always stay close. Me and my demons, we're best bros. Everybody knows we always stay close.
Can't I adjust this? Ba ba ba. Ba. Is it because it's like using it somewhere else and I can't adjust it right now? Kinda seems like a bunch of bullshit. Well, input volume's max. Test, 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 test. It's so quiet. Well, you're saying it's better now. I don't know. Bebop, bebop. Alright. Well, it's not you, it's just the fucking microphone. Piece of shit. Ooh, it's a piece of shit. It's an expensive piece of shit. I got controls over here, got controls over there, got controls over there, got controls over here. All these controls I like. Thank you. I maximize all the volumes, and then somehow it says the volume's at 10%. It's 5%. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Everything's maxed. Gotta be messing one up, I guess. Somewhere, some random one. But okay. So what we got going on now is it's gonna run this at I'm passing it. X. What? Y. Oh, I also found out that you can have multiple channels for microphones in here. So what I can do is actually have another microphone at some point where I become rich and famous. I can get another microphone and have it right next to my keyboard. So then when I'm typing, or even cheaper and better, probably, I can get another microphone and then just have that like facing my keyboard, and then also use that same mic. Pretty cool. Then you can hear the creamy. Anyway, we're gonna go back. That'll be those, and I think I've already set it up so it uses the 3. This was all done last time. Whole bunch of bullshit, but I saw some cool ones on it. Saw some cool ones on it. I don't know what you mean. Oh, but maybe you saw like somebody else doing it that was like this. That could be cool. Cause this keyboard's sick, stylish. Mike's on TikTok. Oh, nice. I'm broke right now. I can't afford to look. Window shopping's got me going, stressing me out. Okay, total buttons. Place it wherever. Blah blah. That function array. Click it.
You don't choose to be evil.
Button. Basic button.
Do you know why?
I think it's ready to be tested.
We often talk about others as being.
Let's run it. Let's just see.
When we think of ourselves.
This one is less than $10, I'm assuming, but
Feel broken or lost. We
but
all want to deny that we have feelings of envy, greed,
but
anger,
I don't know if
and we all want to share
it
our
would be
brightest side.
beneficial
But
for
we all
you
have a
since you
shadow.
already have one mic.
A villain in the eyes of one.
Oh, I
A
see.
hero
Like you thought about
in
getting
the eyes of another.
uh
You see, heroes may be willing to sacrifice anything
so,
for the greater
I
good.
think it's because I came in here.
But what about villains? Villains may seem ruthless and heartless, but they would tear the world apart if it meant saving just one
This
person.
I'm assuming should
The
be
truth is, you must see the darkness of your own shadow.
arrays.
So, have you met the villain within you?
Yeah. Yeah, you should be good.
So used to people treating me like I'm evil. You know one never wants to play nice. I just wanna be the good guy, but every time I try, someone loses their.
What did it say again? This button script array. Oh, I think I know. 142. 2. Yeah, we're talking straight up over here. This button script array 142. Yeah. Script array. Ba, 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 ba. I said before reading it. Ah, right there. That's why you don't do this. What you should do instead is this. So button script array is going to be equal to, what is the default? I don't know. Sometimes I put no one, sometimes I put nothing. Oh, it's not even an option. It just needs it. Then what I could do is go if this. Actually, let me look in here too. If script exists, script execute scripts is equal to script array. Okay. Then what I'll do is just make this an empty. There we go. Then over here, this is how you're supposed to do it, or how I believe you should do it. Just create it as an empty array. Then, with these, you don't need to reset that. It's a var, because that's silly. Then you can more easily determine, if one's creating a new one, or it's still using the same local variable. And no matter what in the switch, although this is like a switch TM because it's some fucking bullshit, and you need a constant when dealing with switches. So you can't just put I or a variable name. It has to be 1, 2, 3, whatever, or an enum, because enums are numbers. And I think that's bullshit. I think they should evaluate and then run to see, and then do a check to see if it equals whatever the hell it is. Alright, so we're going to click on new game, and we're going to hope that it creates new buttons over here. We should still be able to click these buttons after the fact, which means to me nothing. Oh. Okay, so it's instantly. But that's kind of cool. So why is it destroying itself then? So these create the pop-up. Oh, it's because it's just doing a draw event. Yeah, that's right. I was in the process of creating the object that was going to hold those buttons and then draw them, and that's why it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I need to do like a width, and then gain these stats, and then this thing is going to be drawing. Create pop-up buttons. So instead, what will actually happen is, sure that, but it's going to be inst. We're going to create. Ooh, I want to go crazy. Instance create. I like to use depth. Layers are for pussies, and then we do. Pretty sure we're passing in, right? Yeah, X, Y. So depth. That's whatever it's calling us. What is this called? Where the hell am I? Where am I? Alright, created it now with. Let's do some stuff. We're gonna set some stuff. the buttons.
Eternal sacrifice. You're running out of time, and soon you'll be all mine. I'll never let you go.
So we actually want this to just be wherever the calling object is going to be. But our starting location, pop-up location, position, X is going to be equal to X. Go ahead and copy and paste that. Then we want I'm gonna say backup. Now these so I'm thinking about creating an array and then passing them in here. So this is all for the draw information. Yeah, we're gonna need to scrap this, but I think what I could do is my pop up buttons array, and we'll push it. Push each one, which only has a button name and a function array. So it'll be array push this array, and it will be in and of itself an array. Here. Let me think about it. Give me a second. So it's a 2D array. We want another array. My battery's in the background.
Drive you bonkers, mean I'm once enough forever haunt ya. There's no heroes or villains in this place, just shadows that dance in my headspace, leaving nothing but phantoms in their way. There's parts of me I cannot hide. I've tried and tried a million times. Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.
Scott.
Take a step into the heaven. Look around the scene, even the half of it. I'm walking the line between panic and losing my mind, embracing the madness. My devils, they whisper in my ear, deafening me with all my fears. I'm living in a nightmare.
I'm not too sure how to do it the direct way. I know I can do this though. Array is equal to blank array, and then array 0 will be equal to text, and then array 1 will be this. And then I'll just pass in array.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.
Yep. Yep. Those will be done after that. I need this to initially, when created, have this created like that. We'll need these. I think we can just delete this. Now it's not a straight up delete because I'm going to be cutting it and pasting it over here in the drop. Ooh. Bam. Total buttons. Total buttons we're going to do. It's going to be equal to this array. Array length. And what's cool about this is, for some reason, if we ever need to just add on to the pop-ups, more pop-up buttons, you can actually just take the pre-existing one and add more to it. Shouldn't really ever be needed, but just in case. Now this needs to be changed up a little bit though. So our X and Y, they're gonna be these guys. That's any for the pop-ups. Thank you. Oh, by the way, you know how I say sometimes some racist jokes and stuff, but they're not actually racist. More for comedy than anything else, of course. But anyway. Turns out somebody in the group that I normally go to, the other boys, somebody had told another one of the boys that I don't want to play with this person because of his ethnicity. I was like, what? So he had told me that whenever we were playing some Overwatch, and I was like, dog, no. He's like, do you hate me? I said, I don't hate you, man. Well, at first I said, yeah, I do. I hate you. I know. But then, later on, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I started coming out, and him and somebody else, they were talking. I was like, man, I thought you were just joking because blah, blah, blah. I was like, hey, what's going on? So they informed me. This guy was actually telling not the truth, but he was being for real about the whole racist thing and do I hate him. Although he didn't mention that somebody else said that I was racist. It was just it was all he said, she said kind of deal. So I was like, But yeah, you should know, man. I'm not racist, but it's kind of crazy somebody had actually thought. I mean, it's only a matter of time before somebody doesn't understand English or how whatever sarcasm and jokes. It's this day and age. It is what it is. So this button text is going to be from this array, and it's simply this. That it is crazy, yeah. He should know though. But at the same time, he doesn't really come to play too often. And then a lot of us are kind of bad-mouthing him. Because he's always going to take a shit. He's like, hey, you guys want to play? We're like, yeah. Yeah, we want to play. And immediately he gets into a game. It's like, yo, did you want to play or what? Oh, yeah, but you guys said yeah, and I was already in a game. I just kind of figured, like, what? Finally, he gets out of the game and goes, actually, I'm going to go take a shit. Or I'm going to take a nap. And I'm like, are you serious? He's also the guy that reported me. And he mentioned at the same time, he didn't, I don't think he, I don't know if he did or not, but he says, yeah, something in Overwatch. I was like, dude, you didn't report me in Overwatch. You reported me in RuneScape. Not RuneScape. League of Legends. And he goes, oh, okay. This motherfucker probably reported me in Overwatch too. I play with someone like, yep. Double repeatable brands. We're gonna need to copy that. Just in case. They're named the same, so that's not good. But what you could do is, I think you can just do I got. So, oh man, I copied it. Son of a bitch. Yeah. So this is the same guy. But yeah, you should have reported me only in, well, you should have reported me first of all, but apparently you were potentially, and he doesn't remember rather, where he reported me at. He was thinking Overwatch, but I was like, nah, dude, you definitely reported me in League of Legends. So now I'm thinking you reported me everywhere, which is not good. Okay, so now these shieldings should pop up. I think these are correct. I'm getting a little lazy here, not doing this. He's mad jelly. Yeah, maybe. He's an alright player, you know, but... And we were asking too, like, who said it? And he's like, I can't tell you. And I said, dude, normally I would say no problem, but somebody's calling me racist. Oh my days. What is that little emoji? Let me see that. Oh, okay. I thought it was Knuckles from over here. That guy's just chewing on his knuckles. So I think what we can do is, well, I need to close the pop-ups no matter what. So I need these to be added on to the end no matter what. So if I'm actually adding this, it could be empty, it could have it closed, but I want this one to also close, and I don't need to do like a comma and have that run the other thing as well. Instead, I think it's just easier if I just add on to it for the pop-up function array to also include this. So this function array already has it's already an array inside an array. So I'll do it like this. Array push that array with this as an array. Yeah. Give us a comment. No matter what, we want to probably close pop up after anybody. So let's add that. Cool beans. So now we can run it and give it a shot. It should stay on the screen all the time. Now its position is fucky wucky and we need to change that, but it should stay on screen until we click the button. And whenever we click the button, it should close. And if we set it up correctly, there shouldn't be no bugs, but we did not set it up correctly. Utility pop-up buttons, draw. Okay, we're making it to the object though. It's but text. It's out of range. Text is out of range. It's because I set that up all kinds of wrong. You need to be doing this. And then this needs to be 0 and 1. Yeah, and we don't even need this. Get that out of here. Get the fuck it out of here. We don't need that. I wonder if I also get banned because whenever somebody tells me that I cheat, I say, oh yeah, I do. And they're like, we got him! We don't know how he's doing it, but we got that mother. Ayo. Where is the, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I think, yeah. It's because we're only drawing the buttons. We're going to need the backing. Back. Yeah, I suppose so. Draw. Blah, 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 blah. Right now, I guess we could just do a rectangle. Needs to be colored. We'll do it like this. Call is equal to C. Then I can do this. Or outline is false. Bam. Depends on where we're thinking the position is. Typically, whenever I'm talking about the button is in the center. Let me see what it looks like here. I don't know. Looks like I've added in an additional space maybe, but for the most part, if you consider it moving over to the left by that amount of space, it would be in the center. I think that might be the case. But it's not taking into account all of the buttons. So if I said this is the location, is it like this? Or is it like, should that now be the center? I mean, I guess we can do center, and then I'll kind of go from there. So if this is the center, I want this thing to be minus the width. No lurking going my life. Right on. Good luck with your life. And then I need this one to be the y minus the height. Then we want the same thing again. But this time plus. Yeah, see, why are we adding the plus 10 here? Position. I think it's because I got lazy and I'm just going to be doing basically this for the confirmation. Whenever I need to do it again, I'll come in here and actually fix it. But make it even more ready for like wider use, utility. But for now, I think just this specific case is fine. So keep that in mind. We've got the backing. And we need this thing to be in this location. So bram, and then bram, and then brr, and then wah 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 wah. So currently it's gonna look like this. The yes will be right in the center. We wanted it shifted over. To shift it over, we're gonna need to know height and the width of the button. So it's gonna be center minus, what the fuck? Minus but width times total buttons. Well, this plus padding minus 1 button padding all divided by 2. If I got that all right. I didn't. There you go. Now this one doesn't need to be adding anything. There we go. Oh, we're also gonna need to add to drawing the title. Always using our custom. Do that. Minus. That much. We'll do it called my pop up. Back in text. 2. Bam. We need to set that. Oops. Expecting. And then finally, I want to do the live auto call. This is a plugin. Once we fucking figure it out. Let's run here. Any changes that I make inside this event and I save the project, it will auto update in our project that's being ran. Wow. Actually, you want to start over. Now the thing is it might be underneath here. Let's check. She wants to start over. I'm gonna do spring whip. And it's going to be this string. We're gonna add a bit of a padding amount. Instead of rerunning and checking it, we can just hit Control S, and then there we are. I think the height needs to be larger. Let's give it a 200. Cool. I think instead of 40, we'll do 80. I think... It needs to be raised up some. So that will be over here though. Hold up. This button position. I think X is fine, but Y we're gonna have to go minus 3i times 0. That may not. Yeah. Because it's embedded in so many different things that aren't being updated, it just can't be updated. Unless everything has live auto. So yes, a no is there. Although it doesn't look like it's in the center to me. This seems to be the center. This. I also want it in front of the radiant click here. And then eventually I'll have a nice, before this, it'll be drawing everything darker. This one upsets me the most. Actually, this kind of does, but this does too. So why is it not in the center? Save controller, get that shit out of here. Pop up buttons, confirm. Is equal to wherever the center is. Minus. So I think we're not taking into account the width of the button. So I'm just going to add, because again that's in the center, we're going to do that. Looks good. Now for the depth, I'm assuming, because I don't know where this radiant click is coming from, the sprite 2. Search the project, put the sprite, it's in display screen. So it's in the correct order. It goes the backing, then it goes us. We should do the same depth, and then we should actually minus 1. I think that's the case. So over here, depth, and we'll do -1. Control S, but we need to reload. This doesn't have live auto. There you go. There you go. Now, I do want there to be somewhat of a separation between the backing and the yes and no, because I want these to be clear as day that they're buttons. One way that we could do that is making the buttons darker, but you can't because this is black, and you should be using pure black anyway, no matter what. However, that includes any art as well, but typically in real life it's hard to get like pure black, so I really wouldn't be doing that anyway, but you want to avoid it anyway. Here, it's kind of an absolute easy to do. We're going to make this a dark gray background here. We could do more of a custom thing because dark gray really is still ugly as fuck. It's okay. One thing you can also do is change the alpha. So if we did, let me see now, let me see. Draw set alpha. And it's normally at 1 by default, and we're going to go 0.8. Should be great. Text there is fine. We're going to go back to 1. Always want to reset it. So now it should be kind of an alpha. Beautiful. This will get even darker anyway because so maybe I do a little bit lighter. Yeah, we'll do a little bit lighter. We'll go 7, and then don't forget that we're going to be doing another. Might as well copy this over the whole thing. So we're going to do about 3. Draw. This one will do even easier. Draw set color black. Reset this to 1. Reset this to white. It's a blend mode. Over here, we're already changing the color. No need. And next one, blah blah blah. We're gonna go 0 0 because these are GUI coordinates. It's always going to be 0 0 at the top left, and on the bottom it's going to be your GUI width, GUI. Do we want to outline? Sure, don't. I don't know when the hell you want to ever outline. Especially because you can't even like say, hey, I want the outline to be this many pixels, border, or width, or percentage, or color, or whatever you want. You could just do another draw out rectangle and then just have the difference be whatever one you want. But that one's still not the greatest. Either way, this is looking pretty good. Look at that. Bam. Now, the only other thing that we want to change is I can still hover these, and I don't want you to. Luckily, I've already made some nice stuff. Thank you so much. And it just takes in one variable, and we already have this. So if this is up, you cannot hover these. Buttons. Here is my normal button thing. We have a parameter that says can be clicked. And I just gotta figure out which one that is. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Can be clicked. That's going to be. So if the pop-up visible is true, then we can click them and hover them and everything. We want the opposite. So we want to have an exclamation mark. I don't know if you could do this though. False. Can you do that? Evaluate that. Well, it's not showing an X, so maybe. Easy peasy. Oh, you guys can't hear that probably. But on hover, it's like doing it a whole bunch of times. Is that? I feel like some of these are not copyright free. I'm always getting copyright. Like, it's I don't make any money off of these lives. It's some bullshit. But anyway, let me turn this. What the fuck? Oh, maybe it's this right here. What? This is max 2. Well, it's gonna be because of this. So I'm gonna turn this bad boy up. Let me listen now. Why is that? Yeah. Why is that happening? Is it saying that there's multiple buttons? Should have only occurred once. Two. Still 2. Huh. Uh, hmm. Maybe it's having to do with this because I am making multiple buttons and one saying it's off, one saying it's on. So let's just go with 10. plus I. Let's give that a shot. Shit. That's not it. Let me look at buttons then, I guess. Nothing. Fine. The ID in this case is going to be the thing that is being created here, which is this, which I don't need the 10, so it could just be I, which is fantastic. But that's only happening twice. That's fine. Does not matter how many times it goes through. If it doesn't exist, it's going to create it. Well, I guess just do this. It's going to do it several times too. Oh, shit. Okay, do that, and now we'll do it. Can I do it here? Okay. C button array. Yep, it's adding a whole bunch of them. I'm assuming this list goes on for a long while. So it already hit this amount. But that's kind of crazy. We adding one to it. I'm gonna take out this button number +1. Yeah, it looks like, well, actually, what the fuck? That's even more confusing. We are using the parameter, the argument rather, that's getting passed through. Well, what the fuck is this one used for? Why wouldn't I just use this? Number. Weird. Hopefully, that doesn't break all of our buttons now. I don't know why that was the case. And why it works sometimes for the other ones, but not for this one. Seems pretty good so far. And now those work. Good. Fucking throwing me off, bud. Anyway, yeah, this looks great. How long have I been streaming? Just an hour? Hour 30? Not too bad, not too bad. Well, we finished the confirm buttons. That's pretty much it. Now, if I said yes, let's get into the game. Let's go, baby. Game still needs work. I get that. You know, we're still flowing. We're moving. We're grooving. Session terminated. Acquired some resources. but I think we'll go ahead and call it there. Let me go to our checklist. What the hell? A new Trello is coming to everyone soon. There's a new Trello to everyone with new features like inbox and planner. You can capture to-dos and schedule time to get things done. Enjoy full access to all features before the beta ends. Hmm. No, I don't really care about that. Sure about that? We finished it. Nice. Glad I could join. I'm glad you could join too. Definitely appreciate you. Keeps my spirits up. Well, I'll join yours, and for everybody else, appreciate you guys. Well, I appreciate you too, but take care, save your stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. About the same time. Hopefully about 6 to 6:30 I start and end around 8. Take care, guys. Close all this bullshit.